welcome back to my channel. Welcome bazalwane, and to everyone who's new, welcome to the channel. I hope you stay and join the family. And the point, I just wanted to state the reason why we even have bazalwane. I mentioned it a few videos ago. It's like, you know, when you get into a church, well, where I grew up, like bazalwane, like all of us, the family grows. So basically the reason why we're the bazalwane is because of that. So basically this is just an intro and story of what happened during the budgeting manual and where we are at now. And growing up, I knew I loved money, so I'll stop there and say I knew I loved money, and I think I still do. To be honest with you, I think I still do love money, but I saw the effects that money had on people around me, and even on me, when I didn't have it or when I did have it, or because that balance. So now as I grew up, I started to really go into debt, go into debt about how to find out how to deal with money. And I've been on that journey, and I absolutely enjoy talking about personal finances. So probably as we continue, we will go into like personal finances, how I do certain things, but this is just to show that I launched the budgeting manual. So I recently launched the budgeting manual. Let me just get my phone. The budgeting manual is the basics of budgeting, because I feel like as we start, or as you go along in life, your journey, there's no way you're not going to have to budget or need to deal with money in some way, shape or form. So I feel like sometimes we don't understand the same enthusiasm we have to losing weight, enthusiasm we have to eating healthy, to gaining all these things, starts with us also knowing how to budget. It's just the same as time management and all. Budgeting manual, and it's an ebook. Currently it's an ebook that you can access, so I will show you all the pics and all that. That's gonna roll in. I'm gonna get on the chair so you see, because the light is like really up high. But you know, it's not bad. I want to do like my hair up or something, get into something cute. Wow. The girlie has a manual book. The girlie has a manual book. Budget manual, that is. What haven't you got on it so far? Workbook. It's a practical workbook. It's where you're able to learn and get tips, and it's a book that you can go back to over and over. I personally want to tell you that when I finished it, I actually wanted to sit down and actually go through my budgeting template and go through my strategy I have for 2023, because it's a book that reminds you of your goals. I think that's a very hard question to answer, but I'm Yasha Nolazi. You don't treat your money seriously, no one else will, and that is becomes so evident in life, and you can tell when someone is not treating, or when I'm not treating my money seriously, no one else does. And the second one that I live by is the only guarantee I have in failing is if I stop trying. Manual, as you can see, I've been enjoying it. In the budgeting manual, I go into depth about what money is. I've opened the book, right, and I'm just reading from it, like the topics. They have topics such as what is money, understanding what money is, the benefits of budgeting and its importance, and it is a book that I did write, so they are snippets of what I've done in my life and how I'm actually working on my budgets as I go. And I'm not trying to, the one thing budgets and money and finances are personal finance, it's a journey that we're all on. So it shows where I've been, where I'm at the moment, what what steps I'm taking to reach the goals I want to reach currently. And some of them is a bit hard, it's a bit frustrating, but we get into it in the book. And I also have tips that help with your journey, how you can help your journey, and how I budget monthly. And there's a part in my book which I feel like I hadn't shared. There's a part of my book that's almost like a budgeting journal. It's a personal finance journal that you can use. It has 12 months. I only did for 12 months, and you can use that every month and to reflect first, and then be able to change if you have to change things, or continue in the same way. And I love talking about budgeting. And the nice thing, at the moment, you get a free Excel workbook that already has like a form or a template of how you can start budgeting. Of course, we all have to eventually, you can put it in the way you want it to be, like edit it up the way you'd like it, but it's just a rough guide for you to start with. And I think I'll stay there. What we can look forward to is I will open up to personal financial coaching, and that is helping understanding more, and also having time with me where we'll actually talk more about the budgeting. I don't want to make this video too long because we're going to go into personal finances. We're going to sit down and be like, listen, this is it today. We say this is money, but I want the zeal and excitement that I have when I talk about money for you to also have it. Sometimes it's stressful, yes. I'm not putting it from a point where I'm a millionaire and I have all my investments in place, but it's from a point where I see that working on your finances diligently does get results, and it does really help lighten the load. I also had this amazing opportunity where I got to be interviewed about about the budgeting and finances actually, and how it affects our mental health. There's a beautiful lady, she runs the page Empower to Empower, so she would ask me to do the interview. I will try and link it up so you can go and watch. Please watch, support, and it's something very crucial. I realize now that it's really important to understand that there are a lot of things that affects our mental health, and personal finances do. So this was my journey, and I'm so excited. Like, it took me a while to actually do this, and from the beginning of the year I'd been thinking about it, but I didn't really know how to put it across. So this is basically it. I'm excited to go on this journey with you, because I'm gonna have an aspect in a playlist just on personal finances to also help. But you can go grab the book now. It's available, and it's just £5.99. It's a small book. You can go through it and read it 5 times. I'm also going through that book again because it's always a reminder that we need. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Do tell me one thing you learned about personal finances recently, and let's engage. Thank you.